friendly as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight, mixing colors day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here again, back for another crafty video. So today is another one sheet wonder, and we're making this little gem. So this is a 9-pocket little folio thing, and I will show you how to make this. All of it's made from one sheet, except for the found thing that I stuck on. It's a Tim Holtz found. It's one of the quote chips, but I've just peeled the back off. So opens up. Obviously the Velcro thing isn't part of the one sheet, unless you've got some kind of miracle one sheet. So opens up. We've got a pocket here on the front. Sorry, just a pocket here on the front. Opens up. We've got a tuck thing, so another pocket here. Opens up again. We've got a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. Open up. Pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. And there we go. So nice and simple. Show you how to make it, but all made from one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. This one is actually made from a 30 by 30 piece of cardstock, because that's our standard size in the UK. And I have to buy specialist stuff for the 12 by 12. So I have to buy Tim Holtz stuff, which he doesn't do anymore. So which is a pain in the bum, really. So anyway, shut up, Dave. Don't worry about that. Just get that. It's a bit of the gummy edge on that edge. Get rid of the gummy edge. So what we are going to do is going to take our scoreboard, and it's so simple, so simple. I'm going to pop it on. Okay. So whatever. So I'm going to have this as the outside. Okay. So and you just have to be aware that some of it folds into itself, so some of it might end up upside down, so just so you're aware of that. So this is 12 by 12, like I say, on my scoreboard. You don't need to use the scoreboard, you can do it without, but I'm just going to score down the middle. So on the 6 line, I'm going to score on the 3 and on the 9. Okay, oh, hang on, that was the 10, Dave. On the 9. Okay, so I've just made a mistake there. So what do you do if you make a mistake? You see where the line is, just rub it out. So use your bone folder and then just rub that line, and it won't go completely, but it'll definitely disappear from the eye. So it won't jar every time you look at it. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to turn it 90 degrees. We're doing counterclockwise or anti-clockwise or whatever, and then we're going to score this at, we're going to score it at 3, and then we're going to score it at 9. Okay, I'm going to take it off. So we're going to put all of these score lines in, so we're just going to fold it over. And then what you want to do is you just want to fold it so that they meet in the middle. And what you want them to do is just be a little bit away from each other. So you can either do that by manipulating your fold, or what I do is I just take the 2 edges and I'm just going to take a fraction off it, like only a tiny, talking about a 1/16 of an inch type amount. Like that, and that way then when they sit together in the middle, they don't just get in the way of each other like that. Okay, so once those are in, then we're going to take these top and bottom, we're going to fold those up, well, up and down, or left and right. So then once you've opened it back out again, what you want to do is you want to cut. So we're going to leave these 2 on. Okay, so that's, I don't even know where I've just put my thing. My prototype. No idea where I put the prototype. Oh, it's there. So let's get this back out again. So this is going to form this bit here. So these 2 that open, and all the bits that you cut off are going to be forming all of the other pockets, etc. So I'm going to leave these 2 on. So when you turn it over, it's these two. So it's if you hold it with the correct orientation of the paper being the top is at the right hand side, you're going to cut these two squares off here, these two here, and those two in those corners. So let's just cut those and I'll show you what I mean. So pick it up and just cut off your corners, or if you can seal, that helps. I'm just going to cut up to that bit there, and then I'm going to cut this bit off. Remember, if you're cutting a fold off, you want to cut the actual fold off. Okay, then we're going to do this corner, we're going to cut that off. And you're going to do the mirror image again. So this side, this side, this bit, turn it round, and then this bit. You take a bit more time about getting all those nice and straight, but then when you turn it back down again, you'll see you now have the top and bottom that fold over. You've got these pieces that fold, and then they'll fold into each other like this. Okay, so that's why we wanted to make sure that these two don't clash too much. Okay, same goes for this. You just want to make sure that they don't clash. I think mine are actually all right. Okay, so slight bit of the fold still on that edge, so I'm just going to cut that off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create the pockets. So all of these pieces that you've cut off are going to create pockets and things, so you decide how you're going to have them. Remember, if you're using anything, you want to cut the fold line off. So I'm going to have two shallower pockets, top and bottom here. So I'm just going to fold this over on itself. And then I'm just going to cut that edge off. And that I just do that because that's just a really quick, simple way to get something in half without having to get it back on the trimmer, but still getting a nice equal piece. And once you've done that, just make sure that they're both, if they've got an orientation, they're the same way round. Put them together. Just going to get two of them together, and then I'm just going to clip out that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so there we go. I've put all my inked edges in, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink these. Now what I did was I just rounded the corners of the bottoms of my pockets, but if you don't want to, then obviously don't. That's entirely up to you. It's all a preference, isn't it? We all have our own ways. I did it my way. Yes, you don't want me singing that, do you? You don't want me singing anything, full stop, do you, really? But although I can't promise that I won't, because I just have a rhythm, my own rhythm of life. I definitely dance to the beat of my own drum. So, I love dancing. Apparently, it's very good for you as well, dancing. So, it might not be very good for other people around me when I'm dancing, but it's very good for me. Yeah, don't stand too close if it's me dancing. So you don't want to be, on the receiving end of a frailing arm. Just make sure that it just hangs over a little. Just cut it off. Just cut the edge of your pocket off. That's fine. I should have done that before and made sure that it was going to fit. Might just do tad off there, and then just reshape that round. Yeah, don't stand close to me if I'm dancing, because I get a bit army. Bit like a an out of control windmill sometimes. So you've been warned. But yes, apparently dance is very good for you. And singing is probably very good for you. It's a good job, really, because, you know, as long as it's not harmful, because I love singing. Like I say, wished I could properly. I have thought about, you know, if I ever won the lottery, I would pay for not dance lessons. I don't need dance lessons. I could teach them a thing or two. No, I couldn't. I'm just having a look and seeing which one I wanted to use on the outside. I might use that bit. There we go. So all of these are going to be cut into their various squares, so you can chop them up and choose. So we're just gonna. So that one's going to be kept for the outside, and you just want to make sure that when you're using them, you just cut off all of those bits of the fold. So, and now what we're going to do is we're going to have a deep pocket in the middle here. So we're going to pick something that we like the look of for the middle bit. I think I'm going to stick with this one. So this is going to be a deep pocket. Again, I'm just going to take a thumb notch out of the top. I'm going to round the corners because that was just my way. And you know, I've done it my way. And now the end is near. No, the end isn't near. So don't go anywhere. The end is not near. So this time you want to just make sure that sits nicely inside those kind of folds. It's not going to get in the way. It's not. That's good. And then we're just going to ink this. Just ink that around. Bit of glue around the pocket. Obviously you can change the configuration of all of these pockets. That's entirely up to you. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to have a shallow pocket. So let's just cut this one down. So this is the one I'm going to use for the shallow pocket. Yep. Again, I'm just going to fold it in half and cut that edge off, and then just cut all of these folded bits off. Hold it together again, flip it over, take a divot out of it. So this is the one where I made the mistake score line, but like I say, you can kind of get rid of it. It doesn't completely go. You can just still see that line there, but you know, it's not going to trouble you too much. Oh, let's round these corners. Put those together. That corner. Hold that together. I'll try and remember to put. I mean, like, it won't be any use to anybody. If you're watching this later in 2025, you'll be thinking, oh, what's he talking about? But I was going to try and remember to put my Christmas tree up. A video of my Christmas tree. Because I've just put that up. Because for me, it is January the... No, not January. It's not even January. It's December the 8th. And I've recently put my Christmas tree up. Oh, that's a little bit too wide, Dave. Let's pinch that out and just do that. Again, just put that ink back on the corner. So yes, it's taken me a while. I still don't feel terribly Christmassy, so. And if you're watching this in August, then you'll be saying, well, I'm not surprised because it's only August. And why on earth has he got a Christmas tree up in August? So that I can't answer. So, but you know, never to dance anywhere near me. So, At least you've learned something today. And then we're going to use this other shallow one, and we're going to put this on this pocket here. Well, that's what I'm going to do anyway. So, pop it on there. Again, you want to make sure it's out of the way of that fold. Make sure it folds over. It does, but it does just hang off a little, so I'm just going to cut that. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, well, not this, but any of them. I'm just going to cut them all down. Okay, now this time we're going to fold it in half. We're going to cut that bit off. I'm just cutting the fold off just to make it 2 pieces. Yeah, and then we're going to fold it in half again. We're going to take that corner off. Sorry, that edge off. There. And this is just like a real quick way to make it into quarters. Oh, that didn't go very well. That didn't chop it very nicely, did it? And then what we've got these 2 rounded pieces, and we're just going to ink those because, you know, we can't just leave them naked, alone and naked in the world. Do a bit more ink, I think, on that. Which side was it ink? I was inking. There we go. So again, just make sure I've got the right side that ink. There's no point inking the side that's going to go face down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just glue these into the corners. So we're going to take the square on the square edge, the square corner, just put the line of glue around, and we're going to put that down, and that'll give us a tuck top and bottom then. That's the way up. No, that's the way up. No, that is the way up, Dave. Like that. Put the square edge into the corner and the rounded edge facing into the page, and then you've got a nice tuck there. Okay, and then we're going to fold this over, and we're going to have another tuck on this one. So again, we're just going to fold this over, take the edge off it, just going to take the edge off, pop them into the, try and get them lined up so they don't have that funny edge again. Oh dear, they did. Okay, and I'll just ink these. Which way around should we have them? What have we got? Yeah, maybe like that, and then this one like that. Yeah, cool. And I'll just ink the corners. Again, you're going to do the flat edge where they both meet in the the square corner. Put one down there. I'm going to do this. I was thinking, why is that not inky? Because he didn't ink it, Dave, that's why. And then we're going to take this, and we're going to do the same again. Here. There. Take that, put that in that corner. Brilliant. Then we're going to put a pocket on here. So again, we're going to have a deep pocket on this one. Cut all of those off. Make sure it fits on the space that we've got. It needs to be a bit shallower. It's got a bit wonky at the top. Chop a divot out of it. Put some ink on it. I like inking it, for me, because I think it just kind of presents itself as being a pocket, especially when it's like this and they're all very similar coloured pages. I mean, like, you know, I'd like to say that was the only reason, but I like doing it anyway, so. And then we're going to pop that on here. but the configuration is completely up to you, but you've got so many pieces and components to work with. Okay, we're going to pop that on here. I'm just pinching it to present it, so these pieces can fold in. Okay, this can fold over, this is going to fold this way, then this is going to fold round like this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece, and I just took it and folded it over like I did before, cut off the edge that I want the fold so that they forms two pieces, and then I just rounded these corners. I don't like the way that that's doing that at the minute. There we go. So around those corners, just then ink it over, and then I'm going to pinch it into a, oh, let's see, it's done it again with a weird step on the thing. That's probably because it's not square when it's going into the cutter, the chomper thing. So what I did was I took this and I folded it so that it's not quite in half. So you see how it doesn't quite meet. Yeah, and pinched it. I'll just put a little bit of ink down that. Okay, and then just moved it across a little, so you've got a box fold, and that's so that when you ram it full of stuff, which I know you will, because you know it's not a, I'm not casting aspersions or anything, but you know I'm only talking from experience. I will, you will, and then that way then you've got that nice little box fold. Okay, we're gonna, so you could just glue down a bit and then you've got a tuck at the back, so in fact we might just do that for this time. So you want to glue almost up to where the fold is, and then put some glue on the back there. Gonna hold it closed, put it into place, and let the box fold sit around that open side. So you're going to do it like that, pinch it down, then you've got this little tuck here. Oh, except for Dave, you keep telling people to wait until glue's dry and then you don't do it yourself. Then you've got this tuck here for putting stuff into if you want to, or you can just glue it fully down, that's entirely up to you. Then we've got our dot, or half a dot, depending on whether you're being frugal or not. Remember, I always like to have the clear bit facing down, so I put the white bit facing down on there, fold it over, put that into place, and then peel it back just gently. Make sure they don't pull each other off, like that. Okay, and then you can have a shallow pocket on the front, which we are going to make, and round the corners like that. Take a divot out of it, ink it up, and then we're going to stick that on. There we go. Take glue, stick that down onto there, pinch it to present it, make sure it sticks down, do that, and there we go. So okay, when I say one sheet wonder, I did have a little bit of waste, but if you want to stick this into it, then that's absolutely fine. Confetti, it's a confetti holder, so you know full well after that went on the floor, don't you? So there we go. So it opens up like this, and then opens out. Lots of little places to tuck things in there. And so there you go. Another one sheet wonder, which I hope you will enjoy. Blimey, I don't even know. I've lost count how many one sheet wonders I'm up to now. And then there we go. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and you know what you need to do if you enjoyed it. You need to tell me you enjoyed it, and the only way you can tell me you enjoyed it is either by commenting or by giving me a thumbs up. And if you're commenting, please give me a thumbs up as well, because that really helps. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Dash of Dave, and you know that I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all my recent subscribers. Thanks for all of my long-term subscribers. I couldn't do this without you. In fact, I wouldn't want to, because without you, you know, you're my family, you're my friends. So thank you for making me feel wanted. And I will see you in the next video. Lots of love to everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.